Positive, because most of the time, the kids that get attention in our community are the ones that do a negative.
Right.
You know, it's happy to see Brick City here to take something that's positive, because the last time all we saw was a bunch of negativity. So it's a good thing that we're standing to see something positive, to see our babies performing and dancing and playing instruments and doing the things that they're supposed to do. It's good that they showed that, but this was important. Our kids don't know what their legacy is. Who was murdered on his front lawn to make sure that we had the things that other Americans had. We don't have to talk about Ida Wells Barnett. We don't have to talk about Harriet Tubman or Martin Luther King. We don't have to talk about Sojourner Truth or Frederick Douglass or W.E.B. Du Bois. We don't even have to talk about Irvin Turner.
Right.
Or Harold Wilson. Or the people from these communities, or my father, Ras Baraka. We don't have to talk about these people. We've arrived somewhere. But if you walk down Clinton Avenue, Madison Avenue, Virgin Street, you can see that we have not arrived anywhere. And that our kids need to know that their legacy, because they need to know that they was not born on Clinton Avenue. That their family didn't develop on Avon Avenue. That their people wasn't born wearing red rags out of their back pocket.
Right.
Purple rags out of their back pocket. Or God didn't make them a bum, a drug dealer, a drug addict, a slave. God didn't make you these things.
That's right.
That if you develop into this, that this happened as a part of a larger plan, and that trying to get yourself out of the situation is what we should be doing. And our parents should embrace us, our teachers, our educators should embrace us and give us this information that we saw. They should give us this information. Sometimes I think we're afraid to tell our children the truth. I think that we think that we are making other people uncomfortable when we talk about the truth. But it's okay, because the truth makes liars uncomfortable. And the truth makes falsehood uncomfortable, because falsehood vanishes in the face of truth, and falsehood is a forever vanishing thing. So if we present the truth to our children, they have no choice but to operate and move on the truth.
Right.
But we're afraid to tell them that.
Right.
We won't talk